Right guys, so this is the second office we've got all down here to do. So there's a lot off camera, it's worse than it is. It is mucky with the naked eye. All down there. This is the second. So Ruth's just gonna she's just going to vacuum and then I'll pre-spray and extract. So we're doing two cleans on this. We're extracting and then we're going to go over with an encapsulation product called Dynamol. Right guys, so I've pre-sprayed all this carpet here. It's really dirty. What you've got on the chairs here, you've got the wheels and these just go round and round and round and round and they cause ring marks on the carpet tiles, which causes damage because they wear thin. That's out of my control. It does look a bit dark. It is dark anyway, but I've pre-sprayed all this area here up to this point here. So what I'm going to do now, just switch the machine on, Ruth can carry on recording and extract. Now you might not see much, to be fair. And you might not see much because it's quite dark. But what I'm going to do is extract this area here. It's actually a printing company, so they print loads of labels for wine and other things as well. So they're coming in and out from the office here. So there's a lot of dirt from the warehouse, should I say, not the office. But it is really bad. So once I've extracted all this, what I'm going to do is go over with an encapsulation product and bonnet over the top of it, just to try and lift up some more. But the dirt is coming out. I don't know if you can see it on camera. Does it look better? But it's trying not to too over wet it, because I don't want to cause whip back in any way. But the dirt is definitely coming out there. And it probably will look so much better. But yeah, I'm not a lover of doing carpets when they're this colour, because it makes me look a bit bad, but I'm just only as good as the carpet. But I can see the lift, I can see the dirt coming out, if I'm honest with you. Just have to be careful because the PCs are on the floor as well, so. And I'm cleaning these at a very high temperature, you can see the steam. So hopefully that's going to break down the dirt as well. So I'm actually using Blaze on this from Well Enough Clean Solutions down in Cornwall. Now this printing company in Pudsey, and they're open 24 hours. It's a really big company. They were toying whether or not to get all the carpets replaced, but the logistics of it just weren't viable. Because literally they'd have to take everything out of the offices. So I'm just trying to lift as much as possible. But yeah, I can't really tell, to be honest with you, on camera, but I can assure you with the naked eye, I'm lifting a lot of dirt. Now I see it better that way, a bit longer. And you'll see it even more once I put the encapsulation product on as well. The only thing is, staff are going to be walking in and out, so that's going to create quite a lot of damage onto the carpet, or dirt from the warehouse again, quite quickly. You might see it better from that angle like that. Like I said, I can assure you, it does look so much better. You might be thinking it looks naff, but it's so much better. You can see the difference from there to there. So, and then you've got the main big office, which we're going to be doing shortly. That's really bad. So I don't think it's as bad as this, to be honest, but it's still bad. Personally, I would go for LVT, or, you know, safety floor, because it's just more cleanable. Get the cleaners just to mop it. But this has been like this for years. Just do some dry passes. Like I said before, I am going to clean this again with Dynamo once I've gone halfway. And you will see the water in the dump tank as well. So warm in here, really, really warm. So I'm just going to do to there. Let's zoom in a bit further. And the carpet's at least, I think, 10, 15 year old, these carpet tiles. So when you think about all the dirt from the office staff, from the warehouse staff in and out, I think it's done quite well. There's just a lot of damage from the chairs with the casters going round and round. But me with my ADHD, I can spend so much time on an area, and I know I don't really need to, but I just want to do as good a job as I can. Let's go up here a little bit. I'm doing quite a few dry passes as well, and then I'm going to go over, like I said, with a bonnet to see how well we do there. I'm just hoping we don't get much wick back. It's that warm in this office. These should dry quite quickly. Right, I think that'll be enough for that extraction there. And I'll start with the bonnet. Right guys, so I've just extracted all that area up there. Let's see the colour of the water. Oh, now that is black. Right guys, so we've got I've got encapsulation product here. So I've literally, you've seen me extract all that area there, and I'm hoping this will just finish it off nicely. Just like I said, it's the warehouse staff keep coming in into the office, so it's just going to get mucky again quickly, unfortunately. So the encapsulation product I'm using, I think I've said it a few times, it's Dynamol, but I do like it, I do rate it. There's no dirt getting transferred because I've extracted it, so I can just go over there, Ruth, toward where you are. Go under the table. So I have to just be a bit careful of the PC that's there. So once we start the other office as well, the other big office, it's a lot bigger than this. What I'll do once, in a couple of hours, I'll come over, just have a look at this to see how it's drying. But in this heat, I should imagine this will be drying in no time. Just badly worn, the carpet. I didn't actually, I didn't visual this carpet. I literally did it on spec. So I neglected to see or ask how bad the carpet is. But nevertheless, it does look so much better. I can tell already anyway. Looks so much better that, doesn't it? There's a lot of jobs looking through the camera, might not look as bad, might look still quite bad, but with the naked, if you were here seeing this, you'd see a drastic difference. I mean, I can. And you saw the colour of the water, it was black. So I'm just going to go over this area up here a little bit there. I can just me being paranoid, but I do know it's where the chair goes round and round. So these different encapsulation products on the market, by the way. I always stick to two. I've said it before multiple times. It's either Hydro 202 from World of Clean Solutions. I love that product. Or alternatively, Dynamol. Now, I'll be honest with you, as far as I'm concerned, and I've been doing this, like I said, 19 years now, they're both excellent products. Both do the great job, both of them. What I will say is Dynamol smells nice, there's a nice smell to it. With Hydro 202, I can't smell anything, there's no scent, and if there is, it's very, very faint. But with Dynamol, it's a lot tamer now than it used to be. It used to be really strong, the smell. Honestly, it'd make you cough a lot. But yeah, it's a lot better now, but this smells lovely, nice and clean. And it's don't smell chemically as well, which is the bonus at all. It smells nice, and it don't just mask, it literally kills the odours in the carpet. So and the entrance was really bad. Like I said, it's lifted, and you're limited to how much moisture you can put on. I overwet. There could be whipped back in areas, and I really don't want that. Okay, thank you. I've cleaned all the area up there. It's just this area here now, and just down there to do. Just have to see what it dries like. It's nearly dry now actually, we've been in here for 20 minutes, so it's not far off. We've got roof vacuuming away. I mean, look, can you see that traffic there, how bad that is? Can't really see it on camera, guys. So I've just spoke to the managers because I'm on the boundary of, you know, will it really clean up really well this? Well, it is, but, you know, could it whip back up again with some stains? And he just said carry on. So I voiced my concerns and I've got cover just to carry on. So I've actually brought the Oric in as well now. So I'm going to pre-spray this part here and I'm going to scrub the solution in, and hopefully that will break down more dirt. I mean, yeah, it's all printing dust from the printers, that's what's caused it all. But they've been down, I just found out they've been down 12 years of these. So, and it would cost thousands, literally thousands to replace all this. So what I've just done now, I've pre-sprayed all this area here. So I'm just going to go over with the Oric just to scrub it in a bit, the solution, and then extract. So we're using a solvent-based solution, but my concern isn't necessarily the dirt. We can lift as much up as possible with that. It's if it wicks back up again, that's the thing. Because it's that bad. So, like I said, I've covered myself. And it's me being a bit OTT as well, I think, in areas, but I'd rather be like this. I don't want to damage anything. Unfortunately, it's that warm in here. It's so warm. It will dry really quick. Ooh, they put the aircon on for me and it's ice cold. Ice, ice, baby, too cold, too cold. Right, guys. So you've seen me agitate all this area here. It's all been agitated. So I'm now going to extract it to see how much we can lift. So I don't know if you can tell on camera, can you see it coming up? I see it more on this angle here, to be fair. Can you see it? Let's go under the table. You can actually feel the stuff on the print on the tile. But can I take that camera from my side round so I can video it? Thank you. Thank you very much. So you can see there what I've just extracted. So like I've said before, I'm battling against not putting too much on, but at the same time lifting up as much as I possibly can. So I'm actually, we're down in Cambridge in a couple of weeks' time. We've got 37,000 square feet of office carpet tile to clean down in Cambridgeshire. So looking forward to that. That's in a couple of weeks' time. Go down here again. Let's have a look at this bit here, what I'm going to do shortly once I pre-spray. So I've done all that area there. So I'm going to pre-spray that bit area now, agitate it in, and then extract away. So this was the worst part here. We've done all that area there. I've just got to bonnet over that top over there. You can see the big difference there, can't you, in dirt. So I've actually got a black brush on here. Now I'm going to get people saying you should have used a green one or an orange one. Well, I don't like to use them because they're just too far abrasive. And to me, the orange one especially is more for hard floors. Let's see what this ends up being like. Right, so you just see me agitate all that area there. So what do you reckon, guys, anyway? Think I'm doing a good job? Do you think it's a bad job? Bearing in mind, I'm only as good as the fibres. Under here. It's quite bad here still. So the moral of the story, guys, is to look at jobs beforehand. That's what I say. I am lifting a lot of dirt, as you can see there. say, look, I've no interest in this. See how it dries, and just come back. What can I do with that? Then I'll say, look, build it all, or something like that. Yeah. You can control it with your hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slightly, and it goes.
Right guys, so you've just seen me clean all that area there. Let's see the dump. You can see it actually drying. You see it drying in areas. What I've done already. So let's have a look at the dump from this office. Oh, now that is grim. Dump number 2.